So let me share my screen for just a moment and tell me when it comes in.
There you go.
Okay, so for those of you who are watching us log in for the first time, you're going to go to rejuviventure.com and you're going to look in the top right-hand corner and you'll see a login option. And I'm going to log in. I'm going to use my password services to enter. I'm going to log into the platform as an administrator to a company called BlackRock Steel. And there we go. And for those of you who are seeing this for the first time, welcome to a modern leadership platform. This is the place for all leaders, for senior leaders in Butterscotch, all the way through team leaders in blue. But what I want to do today is actually go into this feature called Resources to Go. This is the place where you can get ideas for training, for developing. And when you go there into Resources to Go, you'll start to see several options. Options for an administrator, for example, to run assessments or to run reporting and analytics, a trusted partner who's actually trying to build some programming or support a specific leader or group of leaders. And then you'll see options for the leaders themselves, some for senior leaders in Butterscotch, some for sales leaders in red, some for service leaders in purple, and some for team leaders in blue. And coming will be options for expert leaders in green. But what I want to do is go into the trusted partner folder. And again, this is for leadership practitioners, people who are thinking about these three things. How do I start to move my leadership development programming into the future of work, right? What do I need to do that? And then number two, how do I take modern leadership and start to bring it out to the leaders and teams who are applying it to initiatives like transformations? And number three, how do I start to bring modern leadership to data and the data dashboards that exist for us? And so you'll see this folder called Blueprints, Roadmaps, and Guides. And I'm just going to click on that because what this does is it gives people options to do all three of those things. And specifically, if I opened up the folder, the file called Rejuvi Implementation Blueprints, and I'm just going to preview that for a moment. And here we go. It's opened up. And what this does, I'm just going to go really quickly here because I want to do a fast demo, is it's going to give you blueprints for if you were trying to bring modern leadership to your programming. It gives you blueprints for exactly how to do that. It gives you your critical path for the things that you need to nail down and the Rejuvi resources that are going to help you to do it. So there are things that out here that will help you to understand, how do I put together a modern leadership cohort-based coaching program for my organization? Or let's say that your organization needed to update its onboarding program and process for leaders. It gives you a critical path to do that as well. So there are 9 blueprints that help you to take modern leadership and apply it to the interventions that you're held accountable to traditionally each and every day. That's what a blueprint is. In addition to that, we know that modern leadership doesn't just exist inside of traditional programming. It goes to the priorities and the initiatives that leaders and teams are working on. And so for that, we actually have things called roadmaps. And I'm going to open that up. And it's the same kind of principle where, okay, you have, for example, a team that is working on a big transformation. Obviously, a big transformation is in need. I'm trying to talk and scroll at the same time. I can't quite do it. But these transformation teams are need modern leadership, modern change leadership embedded inside of their process. You can go here and you can find a critical path. You can find a roadmap for how to do that. And the third way that modern leadership is being brought to the organization is through data, and is being able to use your data dashboards more strategically than you have in the past. And so if you come out here, guess what? It's going to help you with a process, with a predict and guide process that will help you to do it. So this is just an incredibly important piece of the Rejuvi platform inside of Resources to Go. It's called Blueprints, Roadmaps, and Guides. Why is that important? I'm going to stop sharing for just a moment, because those blueprints, those roadmaps, and those guides are going to help with the art of the possible in 3 ways. It's going to help with the art of the possible for bringing modern leadership to the traditional ways that organizations have to update their leadership development things. It will help, number 2, in taking modern leadership to where the leadership muscle is needed right now. And in many cases, that would be in an innovation effort or like a transformation effort. And so there are roadmaps that are going to help you to do that. And then number 3, it's going to help you to use data, just like you talked about differently. All of these fantastic data dashboards, people analytic dashboards that are now available to us. Well, sometimes you're going to need a little bit, you're going to need a method to bring modern leadership to that. And the predict and guide process is actually a way to do it. The art of the possible, right? It's layered, it's fantastic, and it's available to you right now through the Rejuvi platform.